I'm Danielle, Face the Future's hair expert, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a soft curl using just your hair straighteners and some R+Co products. So step one, we're going to use my favourite dry shampoo, which is the R+Co Death Valley. We're going to prep the hair, just working through into the root area. As you can see with this dry shampoo, there is no residue, so even on brunettes like Sophie's, when we spray it in, you don't get the usual white type texture. So we're just going to work through taking rough sections, nice and quick, super easy, spraying it in. Now, this doesn't matter whether it's freshly washed hair, second day hair, first day hair, whichever you feel is going to work best for your hair type and texture. You're just still going to spray it through because it gives you a nice little bit of volume through the root. I also like to spray just a little bit all the way through to the end. Just gives you a little bit of extra texture just through the mid-lengths and ends. So we're going to go in with a comb of choice. I'm choosing a tail comb, which I love. In this case for Sophie's hair, which is, she's got lots of it, but it's quite fine in texture. So we're going to work through a nice centre parting. If you just drop your head slightly, you can see through the top section there. And then we're going to take a chunky, I would say like probably about 2 inches deep section. We're going to work that throughout each time we take one. So the first one just working through at the back and then just pin it up like so. So we're going to go in with a wide iron straightener. I like to use a temperature of around 200 degrees, so fairly hot, but it just helps to activate the curl, and also the temperature will help it to stay in for that little bit longer. So when we're doing the curls, we don't want them to be too tight. We just want them to be nice and soft. You're gonna take the hair straightener into the top of the section, and you're just gonna turn as you pull it down and just pull it to the tip, and then just turn around your finger just at the bottom. You don't have to be too overly cautious with your sections, but just an estimate. Also depends on how much hair you've got, how thick it is. But if you just keep your sections roughly around 2 inches deep as you're going up, it just gives you a nice chunky curl or wave. You're going to put the hair straightener into the top. Now the secret and the key to it is to keep your straighteners moving 100% of the time from the root to the tip. If you just keep turning, clockwise motion all the way down from the root to the tip, you're going to avoid any ridges, which is what everybody wants. You're just going to repeat. So again, I'll go over that. We're going to take a 2-inch section, nice and chunky and deep, like so. The key is to put the straightener in through the top and then immediately just start turning, rotating the straightener round. You want a nice flow, continuous movement from the root to the tip, round and round. So when we come to the top section, we're going to make sure that this little bit has got a little bit of height through there. So just make sure it comes back slightly. Split it into 2. Again, chunky, roughly 2-inch sections. Smooth it through your fingers like so. And then you're just gonna keep the flow, keep it moving, keep it turning and rotating. Twist it around your finger. And the dry shampoo is going to help support you just get that little bit of extra volume through the top. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of outer space hairspray. Smells insane, slightly lightweight, flexible, so it's really good for setting your curl or your wave, but you can also comb it out slightly at the end afterwards when you go to finish it. Then as we move through to the front sections, you're going to take roughly three, again, chunky sections working up through the side of the head. So you're going to come up slightly, then you're going to come up again. Now each side we're going to just do it slightly different. We want the waves or the curls to come back off the face. So each side you will rotate it in an opposite way to create the same effect on either side. You're going to go in like this way with the straighteners, upside down, clamp it in, and you're going to rotate it back off the face like this. And then we're going to repeat. So again, straightener upside down. You're going to go in at the top, and you're just going to keep it moving all the way to the bottom. So again, straightener upside down, like so. Keep it moving all the way to the bottom. And again, so one last time, straighteners upside down. You're gonna go in, and you're just gonna keep it moving all the way to the bottom. So again, we're going to move into the second side of the hair. So ideally we want, like I said before, we want it to mirror. So we you put the straightener down on this side we're going to work the straightener up. And again, we're going to rotate it backwards away from the face. So make sure your temperature is up to 200 degrees. You're going to put the straightener in, and you're gonna rotate it backwards away from the face, like so. Straighten it in, keep it moving, keep it flowing. And then what we want to make sure we're doing as well is we're going to take the outer space again. Make sure you're spraying in between all your sections. So every section, every curl, every wave, spray a little bit of the outer space. The Pro Vitamin B5 is really good for adding moisture and shine to the hair. So now we're just going to softly, with our hands, just pull the curls out. So just brushing it out softly. You don't want to overdo it because they will drop out naturally on their own a little bit as well. You don't want to pull it out too much, but it just creates a little bit of separation just in the waves and just finishes it off nicely, as you can see, and just brings it all together. Just put a little bit of extra hairspray on and you're done.